Andy, a victory, a clean sheet, lovely weather. Doesn't get much better than that.
It was a tough game, wasn't it? I mean, first 20 minutes we was struggling a little bit, and I've got to say credit to Colchester. They caused us a few problems in that period, and we caused our own problems as well. And it was really a case of just trying to get to half time. And then that said, I thought the last sort of 15 minutes of the first half, we started getting to grips with the game. Ashley had that shot that hit the bar, and we had a few chances. But we just lacked a little bit of composure at the right moments. That was all that was lacking for me, and maybe just a little bit of intensity. And I think that comes from no one wants to really make a mistake or jump out of their slots and get passed around. Second half, he was a lot braver. It then turned into a little bit of a basketball match, which worries me because that's not really what we want, particularly when we're at home. And there were some big blocks and big tackles and big challenges we made, and which I'd expect us to make, by the way. And then I thought we was good for it then. I thought we was only one team. I think Matt Mason made a really good save. We rattled the bar. We had a couple of other chances, but look, it's a clean sheet and a really important 3 points. And it keeps this run going. That's the most important thing for me.
Indeed, and it's difficult to cope with an injury, particularly to a key player so early on, but seemed to respond well after a period of settling in.
I thought Zach Medley was unbelievable when he came on. I thought he was really good. And that's a really good example of someone that's come here, trained properly, kept himself right, waited his time, and I thought he was excellent today. I thought they were all good, at the back. But credit to Zach, come straight onto pitch, and I thought he just slotted in there exactly like I knew he would.
I think all of the back four have made key clearances and blocks today. It just shows how resolute we needed to be, and they were.
Yeah, and I think that's this stage of the season, Matt. And everyone thinks there's nerves. I mean, our boys have got no nerves in there. They're just games are going to be scrappy, and games are going to be tight, and there's going to be moments, and teams are going to have moments. And I'm sure their manager will say, they were the better team, blah blah blah. I can't believe that we lost, blah blah blah. We've had a lot of people say that, haven't we? But we're top of the table, so he must be doing something right.
Another goal for Nicky Kabamba, his 12th of the season, and before that, fantastic work from Will on demand.
Will was excellent today. I thought Nicky led the line really well first half. He needed a bit of help up there, which we know. We know that, but we have to. We can't. There's certain moments in the game we've got to make key decisions, and I know everyone wants us to start with two up top and do this, do that. You have to just find out the game a little bit. And then Marcus come on. I thought Marcus did well as well. So there was a lot of positives out there. And look, the most important thing, we've got 7 games left. I think we're top of the table with another 3 points, another clean sheet, and these boys just keep ploughing forward. I mean, they're straight on to the next game. And you probably heard them in there. There's no real massive celebrations. We're pretty humble, we're pretty grounded, and look, we haven't achieved anything yet. We know that.
I know what you're going to say to this question, but I'll ask it anyway. That is now the club's best unbeaten run in its 134-year history, which you must be pretty proud of.
What stand do I get named after? Do I get a stand named after me? I must get. Please, I must get a tee up. Of course, I'm proud of that. Look, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of all the things we've achieved. We've achieved a load of things. But look, there's only one thing we want to achieve. Let's be honest. I'm not worried about any of that. I just want to make sure I get this club to exactly where I promised I'd get them to.
And I'm going to add to that as well. You wanted to make this a fortress. Because we're not playing at home next week, it will be a calendar year unbeaten here at the Copperjacks Community Stadium, which is what you wanted the case to be. It'd be difficult to come here.
Yeah, I think so. I think we have to make it like that. I think we did it when we was in the National League with the Astro pitch, or the 4G as they called it. And then we sort of struggled last year with a new pitch. Everyone was like, "Oh dear," blah blah. And we had to change that, and we have changed it. And a calendar year to not get beat at home. Wow, if I was a Bromley supporter or I lived in Bromley, I'd be coming to every home game because you never see us get beat.
Certainly, and just in that first half, it was a bit concerning seeing Jesse come on. Do we know anything about him and how he's doing at the moment?
Not at the moment. I mean, Jesse's not a lad that goes down, and he's certainly not a lad that comes off. But we'll assess Jesse and see where he's at. And we'll adversity in this football club and this team seems to galvanise us, and we've had that before, and I think the group of players just galvanised themselves again, which was fantastic.
A great 3 points, but now it's all about next week away to Barrow.
Absolutely, that'll be a tough game. Don't get any illusions about where they are and how they got beat today and this, that. They're fighting for their lives, they're at home, it's a long journey, so we've got to make sure we are bang on it and prepared to go there and get a result. And we have to just keep winning. I don't think we should worry about what's going on behind us, below us. We've got to just keep concentrating on what we're doing, and that's exactly what we're going to do until we are mathematically where we want to be.
Andy, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks.